Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, and welcome to another episode of AM2R. In the last episode, we had explored the tower and got our hands on the all-new plasma beam, which looks really sick combined with the rest of the beams in the game, leaving now a variety of areas for us to potentially explore. We've got this down here, and okay, that requires that. We can't get that yet. What do we got in here, though? Okay, it looks like... well, these are some strong-looking doors, that's for certain. Must be quite the tight seal if, they have blast doors. Okay, they've got... okay, we can't go that way. What all is here? My goodness. When you combine the plasma beam with the wave beam, like, you're basically unstoppable at this point in the game. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Because these two beams combined, they just destroy everything. What I want to know, though, is, what exactly are we looking for up here? Oh, one of those things. Not a big deal. Everything goes down easily. So what exactly are we looking for here? Okay, that door is sealed shut. And, hang on, I got a message. Okay, nothing too important. Alright, what do we got over here? How far down are we going to be going here? Excuse me. If any of you even heard that. I walked right in front of that. Oh, an elevator. We've never seen an elevator before, actually, in any of these areas. Well, there are a variety of paths, actually, we can explore down here. I'm sure we'll get to exploring them all when we get to explore more. For now, our best option is to just do some looking around, and everything is wanting to shoot me right now. What is this? They just have an empty room here? Well, if there's one thing I know about empty rooms is that there's always some kind of a secret here. Except, based on this game's logic, there's nothing here. Why have an empty room if you're not even gonna put anything there? Oh, what's all this? Scanning environment. New log entry, press enter, power plant. This geothermal plant generates the power to run all the other facilities in the cave complex. Okay. Water from the hydro station is injected into the system using insulated pipes. Okay. Sophisticated turbines use the heat of the local environment, being extremely efficient with minimal loss of water. The massive amount of energy produced is stored in isolated arrays of power cells. One of these has lost some structural integrity, and any significant change in temperature could overload it. Alright, then I'm guessing we don't want to overload it then. Okay. What do we got up ahead here? Hey, a new power-up. Power bombs, yeah! Press A in morph ball mode to enable. There we go. Alright, we got the power bombs now, and the door is locked from behind us. Well, knowing proper Metroid logic, usually our best way out of a room when we get a new power-up is to test out our new power. So let's give it a test. Alright, that doesn't appear... Ah, here we are. Power set... Uh-oh. Okay, that, Oh, okay. Okay, so it allowed us to escape, but that also, kind of caused a self-destruct sequence, actually, if you think about it. And Samus, move! Alright, where am I going here? Here we go. Wait a minute, where am I going? Okay, I'm going down here. Oh, it even has the self-destruct... What is that? Tank prototype. Sensors on its head provide it with accurate aim. However, the alloy protecting it... has weakened with time, along with the arm and track sections. Attacking these parts may grant you tactical advantages. Hardware scans reveal this tank was to be mass-produced, originally remote-controlled. A basic AI is now active due to lack of commands. Okay, I'm just going straight to, wonder if I can harm this thing with power bombs. Okay, so I gotta damage both the tank and the arms, according to the game. I'm just shooting away at the arm. Alright, did that take it down? Alright, oh, wait a minute. It dropped health. Aww. Alright, no matter. Let's just focus on getting out of here for now. Alright, go, go, go. Oh, we can't go that way? Alright, I'm guessing there's an opening in here now. Yep. Called it. No, Samus, get up. Samus, we are in a hurry here. We don't have time for this kind of nonsense. Oh my goodness, we gotta speed boost it. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, go, 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 go! How long's this elevator gonna take? Come on! Alright, I'm just making a run for it. I'm just power bombing it. We don't got time for this. Alright. We're getting close to the exit, that's for certain. Okay, we can't go that way. This way, I think, was initially locked before. Okay, then we go down this way. Alright, out of the way. Oh yeah, that's right, it's through here, isn't it? I should have used power bombs in this room. Alright, I don't have time for you, buddy. Oh, that's right, the way out's in there. You get out of here. We're in a bit of a hurry. Samus, the other way. Almost there. Alright, we just gotta get through the blast doors and... Oh geez, why is the temperature increasing so quickly? Hurry up, blast doors. Go, 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 go! Did we make it? Okay, just barely. Okay, that was quite the escape. I sort of feel like the game kind of sped up the timer there last minute to try and add some intensity. Alright, let's hope nothing attacks me as I try to hurry and get to the tower to save. So that'd be quite disappointing if, like, we're right by a save point and then we die right after all of that. That was pretty cool, though, I'll admit. I am curious about that room that's in the middle of the elevator. Nonetheless, we got what we needed down there. So we have no reason to go back down that way. Alright, what an epic way to start off the episode. We just go straight to getting our hands on the power bombs, as well as initiating an escape sequence. Which means we can now access those two power-ups we couldn't access before, because we didn't have the power bombs yet. So now we can do that and access another power bomb upgrade. Okay. So not too much there. And then I gotta remember how I got my hands on that other power-up. I think it was it this way? No, that's to get to the save room. I want to get up to the upgrade, which we can easily access through here, this door. Oh yeah, this area. We initially couldn't go that, and now we can't go back that way, really? Well, not that that matters. We got a, we know the way forward. We just gotta get to it. They always hit me at the most inconvenient of times. Every time. Alright. Well, we got this at least. So I think the game purposefully did that. I thought, like... I mean, the blast doors on their own already add a bit of intensity, but I feel like the game kind of tried to make it more intense by making it to where, like, the, like, timer speeds up to make sure the blast goes off right as we're in the middle of, going through the blast doors. Oh yeah, that's right, we can't exit that way. Oh, is there another secret route there? Okay, no there isn't. Alright, well I found the upgrade, so now we're free to get a move on. Alright, I'm not even going to bother fighting those guys. Those guys are actually kind of annoying. Let's quickly save our progress in here now that we've gotten those upgrades. I don't think we've missed any upgrades so far. There are a few areas that we can definitely go back to, but for the most part, I can very rarely think of an instance where we missed an upgrade. Now we can go down here and get, ooh, a missile upgrade. What else is down here? Okay, that's it. So I can think of one or a couple of areas we can go back to using the power bombs. Because I know that there was at least... Okay, I know for a fact that area up there requires power bombs. Quite a few areas we can go back to with the power bombs. So we can either probably go down now that we've taken out all the Metroids in this area. I'd say for now, why don't we... You know what? Nah. While we're still in the main area, I know it might be a bit of a climb to get back up, but I'm in the mood to do a bit of additional exploring, so why don't we go check out these areas now that we have the power bombs. Even if it'll take a little bit to get back up to them. So I have no idea if the game plans on establishing more lore, or if we're gonna be finding something else up here. That way, I'm just gonna tank hits from those guys, because I really have no interest in those guys. Alright, it was right over there that we could use the power bombs to open up a secret. So, 2 areas I know that require power bombs. I can't think of if there was a... Oh yeah, 3 areas actually that we can go to with the power bombs. 1 closer to the surface and 1... Okay. Other than that, though, I can't think of anywhere else where we could use the power bombs. If there is anywhere else. So for now, I'm just gonna head up and check some things out. And we'll see what we find. Oh, I didn't even mean to go that way. I was jumping based on a spin jump, not based on a shine spark. Okay, this is the way that leads to the research base. The one that was destroyed before and then, like, revealed something else there. So I'm just doing a bit of backtracking here. Something I don't normally do, but seeing how, I feel like this game's probably one of the easier games to complete because of how easy they've made it so far. I can just blow that up with power bombs. And I can take a look up here now. Where are we going exactly here? We're heading through what looks to be an elevator. An abandoned elevator at that. What are we looking for here? We're almost going as far as up to the surface with this thing. Scanning environment. We're back up to the surface. New log entry. GFS Thoth. The GFS Thoth is a Griffin-class... I was not expecting this, actually. The GFS Thoth is a Griffin-class ship. Once an escort of Olympus-class battleships, it has since been converted to a research vessel. Its crew has continuously helped the Federation explore planets, ancient civilizations, and study species throughout the galaxy. The Thoth carries portable drilling machinery for excavations. The ship landed on a small valley. The present dig site connects directly to the underground research lab. An Ahur-class gunship is also nearby, registered to the rescue team. Interesting. So some very interesting stuff is going on right now. That's for certain. Hey, we're going up to space. Aww. Well, you guys know how much I like to look around, so... We're definitely making sure we get the entire map filled out. Even if it's pointless. Oh, what do we got over here? Wait a minute. This... Oh, I didn't mean to use up the power bomb. Whoops. I recognize this place. I think this is actually the same place where Metroid Fusion starts. Because for those of you who don't know... Metroid Fusion, like, right at the beginning of the game, like, it has Samus, like, helping out a research, the BSL research team. She starts out by going back to this place, and, like, that's, like, where she discovers, you know, the infamous X-parasites. Alright, I'm doing a thorough look around here before we go straight in to anything. This is definitely where the gunship is, though. I'm taking a careful look around this place. Alright, I'm guessing the rest of this episode is just going to be focused towards backtracking. If there is anything lore-based here, I'll definitely be taking that. Oh, that's probably the gunship run by the rescue team, I'm guessing. That's actually really cool, being able to see that and everything. How far down can this go? Oh, hey. What do we got now? Another, trooper log? GSGTS Oraka. Things have slowed to a crawl after we captured the blind animal a few nights ago. I didn't think I'd be spending most of my time digging with researchers when I was offered the chance of a lifetime. Still, I suppose this is better than my sister's assignment. I can't imagine anything more boring than patrolling the borders of the Kricken Empire's space. Alright, and then that's, yeah, the other entries. Interesting. So we have more logbook entries now. Let's actually have a further look around down here, now that we've, found this place. Okay, so we can go inside this particular vessel right here. I don't want to go in just yet. I kind of want to look around a bit more before we go right in. Oh, hey there. We got another logbook entry over here. PFCG.Dutch. What's got Dallas so spooked? I, for one, am dying to find Metroids to put these ice rifles to the test. I read the intel. Keep the suckers frozen until our partners break them with their rocket launchers. Teamwork. I just hope they've gotten good practice in anywhere but the outdated Survivor arenas. Their Metroid holograms are a joke. Well, I'm guessing, that training protocol wasn't very good, if seeing how everyone's dead. Oh good, the elevator's back online as well. That's good to see. Alright, well with that, it seems we've explored everything outside, so why don't we have a look inside the place? Another dead researcher, okay. What all do we got here? There's definitely been a lot going on here. I guess I'm glad I came up this way. PFCM.Hudson. We managed to send a distress signal before the Metroid bug fried the comm antenna, but the captain's an issue. He wants to look for the underground team. We just got our rears kicked and he wants us to go back out there? I've got a better idea. How about we ditch them and leave the planet? I don't care if I'm branded a coward or locked away with pirate bunkmates at HQ. I just want off this planet. So some people were even against this operation, okay. That's kind of saddening if you think about it. Wait a minute. If there's one thing I know about railings, it's that they can usually be power-bombed. Right? Okay, I guess I was wrong in that particular scenario. Okay, we got an elevator there. Let's not take the elevator just yet. I want to keep looking around down here. Entry log updated. 1LTN Palmer. It's a disaster. First, an explosion from the underground's camp elevator, then suddenly, Ash's radar picks up 3 Metroid signals heading our way. One of them was different. Looked like an insect shot lightning. Oh, that's a Gamma Metroid for sure. Our ice rifles couldn't contain it. Oraka gave her life covering us as we fled to the ship. The last I saw of her was that thing flying away with her body impaled on its horns. The screams. I can't get her screams out of my head. Oh dear. That is, pretty dark. I mean, I know these Metroids are dangerous, as we've seen back in our previous games and in, like, the original Metroid 2, but, like, knowing that kind of stuff is, like, that's straight up dark right there. Let's see here. Pry Captain A. Dallas. I escorted Ash back to the Thoth after the underground camp gave him samples from what they describe as a large translucent husk. Ash has a bad feeling about it. I wouldn't be as troubled if I'd been given far more soldiers for this expedition, along with a bounty hunter or 2. Yep, should have brought in Samus earlier, guys. HQ is confident that their intel will enable us to kill the original Metroid type, if it's not extinct by now. But on what basis do they believe it's the only threat on SR-388? Yeah, exactly. Wonder if I can blow up glass here. Like, and every time I see glass, ever since, like, Super Metroid, I'm always left with the curiosity on, like, if I can blow it up with power bombs. Oh dear, there's a lot here. Definitely a lot of lore here. Ash's log number 68. Researcher's notes. The larva Metroid carries 4 nuclei organs, primarily used to stock the energy absorbed from prey. For protection, it distributes a portion of the organ's power into the surrounding membrane and fortifies it. Only cold temperatures can hinder this flow of energy and weaken its defense. Recent findings and events suggest that 3 levels of the larva's nuclei eventually change it to stem-like cells on SR388. To be used as building blocks for its later forms. But why only here? Is it something in its food or some radiation the planet emits? Interesting. Ash's log number 71. Researcher's notes. The larvae on SR38 are voracious until they metamorphose, at which point their hunger subsides. Off-world Metroids cannot normally shed their larval form, which I believe is a side effect of their adaptations. The nuclei likely alter in function when the Metroid is removed from SR388, changing it into specialized cells that help the creature tolerate its surroundings. This, along with new environmental factors, cause subtle or drastic changes to its body. Regrettably, the Metroid is stuck in perpetual hunger as it tries to reach a form it can no longer obtain. That's actually kind of sad if you think about it. Despite the fact that these creatures are, like, ecosystem wreckers. As well as the fact that, as we've learned in Dread, spoilers for those who haven't played Dread yet, fast forward a few seconds if you want to avoid spoilers. Ravenbeak was actually, had Samus not eradicated the Metroids in the, Metroid 2, specifically this, the original or the remakes like this game, Ravenbeak was planning on using these Metroids similar to what the Space Pirates were going to do as like a bioweapon to conquer the galaxy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Researcher's notes. Alright, log number 82. The presence of compact nuclei render the larva highly responsible to radioactivity. For example, beta rays cause them to divide and multiply within hours, a fact that aided the Space Pirates in keeping a supply of specimens for many operations. Other radioactive elements enable off-world Metroids to bypass their larval phase and mutate into powerful aberrations that, if not reported by Erin herself, I'd have disregarded as fiction. It's gravely concerning to think how other forms of radioactivity can affect Metroids, and why our government must take action before anyone gets their hands on them again. Interesting. There is definitely a lot going on here. But yeah, knowing about stuff like that, yeah, that's definitely quite something to think about. Also, good thing I noticed that route as I take a look around here. Log entry updated. GFRV Kane. I think HQ wants to minimize their involvement with bounty hunters, as their reliance on the latter to solve problems over the years might have made the government look weak. I'd explain why Samus, the famed Metroid killer, wasn't hired to accompany us. This could have been my chance to meet him. I mean, I'm sure most people probably don't even know who Samus is, but I think that's like, I'm not sure if that was a mistake or if they're playing off the joke that most people mistake Samus for a boy, or like maybe even just a plain old robot until, you know, like in the game, Samus takes off her suit and reveals that she's actually a girl. That could be them playing off the joke. This could have been my chance to meet him. I'd have started off with some small talk, invited him to a drink, and I'm daydreaming again. Knowing me, I'd get flustered and strike him as an awkward Okay. I'm not sure if again, if this was just a design mistake or if that was intentional and that, like, this guy is, like, joking off the idea that maybe Samus is a boy or... A classic save room, like in Metroid Fusion. This game is... I really like some of the callbacks this game makes. I am really much now left questioning why Nintendo thought it was a good idea to take these... to take this game down, because this is amazing. Hey, energy tank. And then there's a... New log entry. What? Genesis. An ambush predator. This blind animal has adapted to hunt in the dark, relying on specialized senses to stalk prey. Its body offers little protection and will attempt to conceal itself in the shadows as a result. Its acidic blood is used as a projectile via auto-hemorrhaging. The Genesis naturally hunts in groups, making it a highly successful species with little need to evolve. Its DNA suggests it belongs to the oldest living lineage on SR388, granting its name. Interesting. Oh, hey there. You know, I can see you. So do I just have to... so it claims that this is a weak enemy. Do I just have to survive? Bit confused what the game wants me to do here. It's also kind of because of its small size that makes it difficult to hit. Haha! Ow. It does deal some pretty hefty damage, though. I will admit that. Was ready for the acid that time. Alright, I'm being a bit more cautious with its attacks, because I am getting to run a bit low on health. This guy's actually kind of tough. Okay, got it. Oh. Alright, I'll admit that was actually pretty tough. Definitely wasn't expecting that aboard the ship. I mean, if you think about it, this area is technically kind of optional because, like, there's no Metroids or essential power-ups aboard the station or this ship. So the fact that they even have that there is just a nice little nod to the game. Nice little nod, like, to the amount of detail they try to put into this. Okay, so there are still I'd say about 2 locations we can still check out, maybe 3. At least 2 locations we can still check out using the power bombs. So let's go check them out. A lot of these entries are still up too. It is kind of sad knowing what happened to them. Some of these guys were just doing their job, and next thing they knew, they were likely dead. Yeah, at least this elevator's working. Wait a minute. Carrion eaters have approached the vicinity, drawn to the scent of decay previously trapped within the Thoth. Interesting. Not entirely sure what that means, but we'll see as we play, I guess. Alright, I just want to make sure I got everything. There's a lot of logbook entries, that's for certain. Anyway, at least the elevator's back up and working again now, so we don't have to go all the way back up there. But yeah, it is kind of a... It's kind of a shame knowing what happened to these guys, I will say. These guys were just doing some research, and then next thing they knew, they probably never knew what hit him. Just probably happened out of the blue. Alright, so there are still about 2 locations we have yet to check out using the power bombs. Get out of here. I know I could be advancing forward, but 1, it's always nice to do some backtracking. 2, there's clearly some good lore they're trying to establish here. Like, knowing the horrible fate that, like, this research team and the rescue team had to face, it's, kind of sad if you think about it. Alright, we're almost back at the top. Wait a minute, am I even going the right way? No, I'm not. I want to head up there. And after this, there'll be 2 potential locations I could use the power bombs. One where I know I'm likely to find something. The other, I'm not so sure, though. We'll see when we get over there. So we found that, we found that. I'll take that. We're becoming quite powerful. I'll admit these bosses are still quite difficult, though. Even though I am still beating them on my first try, there is some decent challenge to it. I am left questioning, though, when we will get to a challenge that will become so difficult that I actually, like, end up dying to them. Because, like, there were at least instances in, like, previous Metroid games where there was always, you know, something that I'd be dying to. So it's just kind of interesting that I hadn't found anything like that yet. Alright, let's see, what do we got in here? We got a power bomb. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to use power bombs again. Okay, what have I not found yet? We're at... Ooh, 69%, nice. Okay, only, I'd say about 2 more areas left then. I just want to do a thorough check of the map to make sure I found everything. And there's only 2 areas left that I haven't found anything yet. So let's get right to it. Ow. Okay. Should have these, some of these charge beams ready. So then I can just power my way through everything as I continue to work my way down these caves. Peeled for when I get to the point that I know we're at the next area that I know has an area I can power bomb. It was... okay, it was this area right here. Bit difficult to get into this area, but I know for a fact there's always good rewards in this area. So let me quick save my progress just in case this becomes more difficult than I expect it to be. And, okay. So let's perform a careful look of the area to see what all we can find here. I know for a fact that that only goes back down. what are we missing here? Because I feel like we should be finding the secret path or something. But then I'm just left with no idea. I feel like I'm left with no idea what the game wants me to do. I'm just given the impression that the only way over there is, like, a route that, like, I can't reach or something. I don't know. So I was left thinking that, like, I'd find something in there with the right power-ups or something, or maybe, like, I could come back later or something and find something there, yet I haven't found anything there. So what exactly am I looking for over there? Well, for now, I'll just go back this way and get what's over here. So either there's a power-up I'm missing, or there's a secret route that I'm missing. I don't know which one is what. Or maybe it's just another one of those secret elevators or something that will lead me to there. But maybe I'll take some... Once I reach a certain point in the game, I'll take some time offline to just look for some stuff. Alright, so this is where I initially couldn't get past because I needed power bombs. And no, I didn't want to use up another power bomb. Okay, and then can I activate the speed booster here? No, I can't. So how exactly am I going to activate the speed booster here? How does the game expect me to add the speed booster as well as make sure I can get up here? Is this seriously another instance where I have to wait for... Okay, this is going to be quite the challenge. These guys are so annoying. Are you serious? That did nothing to them? There we go. Wait, am I not allowed to maintain the boost after I jump? Okay. So, I'm expected to get all the way up there. While maintaining this. How is that even possible? Oh, maybe from over here, maybe. Okay, it's definitely possible to maintain some momentum on this. Still, though, that's not really a whole lot of time for me to do much of anything with that. Especially with that bug blocking the way. Yeah, and like once the door closes, then like, then what? Alright, I got an idea. If I can line myself up with the door, I could reactivate the shine spark. Like that. Yes! It worked! A bit difficult, but it worked. So that just leaves me confused on what's over there. Because I still haven't really found anything of, like, how I get over there. Because, like, there's, like, a gray door. And, like, nothing explaining me how I get that. So I'm kind of just left questioning, what does the game want me to do about that? Because the game must have something in mind if, like, that's there. There must be something I can do with that. Like, let me just do some power bombing around here. Because there has got to be something I can do about that. Okay, I definitely can't do anything there, so let's just give it a rest, and alright. I think I'll call it an episode here. I'll definitely be making my way back down there, since we are pretty high up. So, with that, in the next episode, we shall head down further into SR388's depths. I still don't know what it's going to take to get that gray door open, but I guess we'll see when we eventually get to that point. However long it takes. But with that being said, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.